The aid trucks which are entering Gaza through the Kerem Shalom crossing near the Israel-Egypt border, and there's been another 100 of them making that journey today, are depositing their precious cargo on the Gaza side of the fence line, and then they are turning around and heading back into Israel. The expectation from there is that humanitarian agencies, such as those run by the United Nations, pick up those supplies and take them further into Gaza and to the people who need them. Quite aside from there being an issue and a debate with the small number of trucks coming over the border, far fewer than what it says is needed to tackle the hunger crisis, the UN is saying it's struggling to get to those supplies. While the aid crisis continues, the Israeli Prime Minister is also defending his military's expanded offensive in Gaza. Strikes have continued across the Strip and more evacuation warnings have been issued in northern Gaza in the last few hours after rockets were detected being fired towards Israel. Even as countries around the world demand Israel show some restraint given the high civilian death toll, Benjamin Netanyahu says the offensive is delivering on its goals. He says it's probable Hamas military commander Mohammed Sinwar has been killed in recent days. And in his first press conference in 5 months, Benjamin Netanyahu made this promise.
Our forces are seizing more and more territory to clear it of terrorists and Hamas terror infrastructure. At the end of this process, all areas of Gaza will be under the Israeli security control and Hamas will be completely defeated.
The frustrations being directed towards Israel are not just because of its conduct in Gaza, but also in the West Bank too, with the IDF opening fire towards a group of diplomats from European, Asian and Arab nations. The IDF says it regrets the inconvenience, but its soldiers fired warning shots because the group had deviated from an agreed route to the Jenin refugee camp. The group had been invited by the Palestinian Foreign Ministry to tour the northern city, which has been the focal point for the IDF in its crackdown on claimed militants in the West Bank. Italy and France have called in Israeli ambassadors in their countries to demand an explanation of the situation.
We definitely call on Israel to investigate this incident and also hold these accountable who are responsible for this, and any threats on diplomats' lives are unacceptable.
The incident raises many serious questions, not least why Israeli soldiers decided to open fire instead of issuing any other type of warning to the delegation.